Hi, my name's Sarah Parker, and I'm from the Eddy, and today we're sitting down for a final interview with our dear principal, Mr. Ciolfitto. How are you today?
I'm great, thank you.
You good? Kind of having some emotions in the last 2 weeks?
I've had many emotions, to be quite honest. Yeah, it's felt like a time for me to do a lot of grieving, actually. And but I had the holiday to kind of think things through and kind of sort things out in my head. So, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Kind of get right into it. What are some highlights from your time at Riverside?
You know what? I have to say that there are so many things I love about this school. I would say a big highlight for me has been obviously being a part of one-to-one, having the whole school move into bringing their own device. I'm really excited. I wish I could still be here, but I'm really excited about what's coming next because I think I know the major focus for us as a school is on innovation and inquiry, and I think that's going to be a really exciting time. I wish I could be a part of that, so that's a big, but what it's cool about it is we've started that process, so I'm excited. I think that's a great highlight. And I think just overall, I would say just the sense of community, like I've never been in a school where people are so connected, and I think there's a lot of goodwill and a lot of care for one another, so that to me is a real highlight of the school.
Is there any event that really stands out in your mind as being a really cool moment at Riverside that you were a part of?
A time when I think that I would say that a really cool time was actually when we started one-to-one and we had the initial pilot with Samsung. That was kind of fun for me just because it was a unique time. It was a time when we got to partner with a company that a lot of people knew about. And engage in some work that was really around developing kind of concepts and ideas and how we could use technology in education. So that to me was an exciting time, just because it kind of resonated. I think it was cool too because it actually gave the school a lot of profile right across the country, which was really, I thought, quite amazing.
Yeah, it was a very groundbreaking moment for sure. I think just because we had that technology first, and not a lot of other schools have that. How do you think you can bring that one-to-one success over to Centennial? Do you have any plans to do that?
You know what, I haven't thought about that. I think, when I got here, I didn't have a plan around what I thought Riverside should be. Really, my intention is to spend a fair bit of time just understanding the history, understanding the culture, understanding the nuances of the building, the staff, the students. So that takes a long time, to be quite honest. So, and then I think there'll be a time where, as a staff, we talk about, what are we all about, and what creates that sense of pride and inspiration for us, and how does that drive where we're heading. So, we're going to have that chance, I think, as a staff to do that, but that won't be the first thing that I do.
What are you going to miss the most from Riverside?
People, yeah, for sure. People, like honestly, for me, this is being a family. 7 years of, I've spent a lot of hours here, way more than at home. And so I think when I think about leaving it, for me, that there's this strong sense of loss that I feel. And so that's why truly when I was told that I was moving, my first inclination was the sense of grieving. And it took me a while to get to that point of accepting that, okay, that is what it is. And then, and then I'd have to get my head wrapped around what comes next. So, yeah, it was kind of interesting when the grade 12s set up that little gathering in the gym. I was not expecting that, and that kind of choked me up because that made me realize how much I'm gonna miss this place.
It choked us up when we found out you were leaving.
Well, yeah. Anyways, I love this. I love this school.
But you are going to come and visit.
Yes, right? And I am going to be. It was actually cool. Yesterday I had a meeting with the principal over at Centennial, who will be coming here, and we talked specifically about grad. And he and I both have an understanding that we will be at commencement together. And so I'm really happy about that. I'm glad that he's open to it. He's totally on board. We'll be on stage together and make sure that we're part of the festivities, of course.
What was the most difficult thing you experienced at Riverside in the past 7 years?
I think it was the year where we had several deaths. We had a student get hit by a car. We had a teacher pass away. It was 1 year where I think we ended up with 3 deaths in a row, and they were over 3 months or something like that. That was probably the hardest time for me. Like there was probably a point in there where I thought I was going to break because, you know, in this job, you spend when something like that happens, you need to grieve, but you can't grieve because you need the support.
Yeah.
And that's a really difficult thing to do. So when you finally get to the point where you feel like everybody else has been taken care of, then you kind of get to that place where you think, okay, now it's my turn, and then the next death came. And it's like, okay, we're back in it again. And then the next death came, and we're back in it again. So that was probably the hardest year that I ever felt in my whole career. And I just remember, I think the difficulty for me was seeing the faces on the staff every time we'll call them into the staff room and give them the information. And actually that was the catalyst to me applying for a PASDOC, was going through that year and feeling the tension and the angst and that was a really hard time. So I thought if we brought a dog in the building, that maybe that would actually help us settle a little bit.
I think it did.
Yeah. I think he will be the one missed the most. Yeah.
You don't give yourself enough credit.
Yeah.
No, we are going to miss him for sure.
Yeah.
He's a great kind of staple here at Riverside.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
He's a cool guy. Kind of tired.
I know, this is after when he eats in the morning, all he wants to do is sleep. So he'll be like this till about 11 o'clock.
Me too.
And then it's like, okay, let's go do something. So now it's just chill time.
Okay, he's like a teenager.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to do anything in the morning.
Yeah,
I
right.
get that. What are you most excited about moving forward?
You know, I think what's interesting is that what I know about myself is there are points in my life where I feel like I need change. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know whether that change means I need to travel or whether I need to go have a different experience or change a work type of role. I don't know. So what I know is that I actually was feeling that. I wasn't feeling like a move was what I was seeking with work, but I was feeling like I needed a new adventure. So in a way, you know, after I kind of processed it all, in a way I look at this as a new adventure. And so I'm excited about that because I think it's going to bring new experiences, new opportunities, new connections with people. You know, we're going to Centennial, which is a new building, so I think that brings some opportunity too. So I'm excited about that.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Any last words for Riverside and our wonderful community here?
You know, when I came here, this was my first principalship, and I feel totally blessed because, you know, when you walk into a job, you're going to make mistakes, and I feel like this community has allowed me to grow and make mistakes and not hold that against me, to be honest. So, I think that I'm so fortunate, like I'm so grateful that I've had 7 years here and that I've had a chance to meet such amazing people. So I just want to say thanks, like truly thanks. It's been incredible.
And we want to thank you. Thank you so much for being our wonderful principal here for the past 7 years and really taking great strides and creating the culture around here, and especially the one-to-one digital program, which we are very proud of, and the library renovations with the makerspace and everything. That it's very exciting. We deeply appreciate it. And thank you for sitting down for the interview.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. From the Eddy, we'd like to thank Mr. Ciolfitto. We're going to miss him very dearly, but we are excited for the time to come. Goodbye.